All the PlayStation 5s that people want to get but can't have been found. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here and you enjoyed what you see throughout this video, hey, maybe consider subscribing to help this channel grow. I've been getting a lot of support recently and I really appreciate it. It'll be awesome to see this community continue to grow. But for now, let's jump into this. So as we know, the release of the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 has been a very, very hot commodity. Everybody wants one, but nobody can get one. If you missed out on the pre-order, or if you're not literally the fastest person with a mouse on the internet, when they do release stock on certain websites, it's almost impossible to snag. But now we have a better understanding, at least for the PlayStation 5, who's buying all of these consoles and how they're selling out so fast. Now, this is just one of these groups. There's probably many of these groups. But one of those groups is called Crep Cheap Notified. Here is their website. Basically, they're a reselling group. They teach you how to resell, and then they provide you access to their services, which allows you access to exclusive reselling group with our monthly mentorship with over 3.2 million euros made in group profit. Basically, you pay 30 euros a month for this monthly membership, and then it'll give you access to mobile notifications, cultivated methods, industry-leading restock monitors, 24/7 admin support, extensive raffle lists, and access to free bot slots. Basically, helping you resell these products and purchase these products through bots. And it looks like this group has over 3,500 PlayStation 5 now, based off of what they themselves are letting people know. So this here saying, meanwhile, on the popular chat app Discord reseller groups with thousands of members who are organizing to buy many PlayStation 5 consoles as possible for resale, our total collective number is 2,472 PS5 consoles across all of our members. And that's in addition to just under 1,000 PlayStation 5 pre-orders from back in September when Sony initially opened these sales. Now, if you remember what the Sony PlayStation 5 pre-sales and pre-orders, it was just a rogue launch. A lot of people were upset because Sony said they were going to be releasing them on a certain day, and then they got rogue launched by retailers the night before. Luckily, as somebody who is always following the media, always following the news when it comes to video games, I was on Twitter when I saw a link pop up from accounts that share deals for Canadian video games, Canadian video game retailers, when there's good deals on games, consoles, that kind of stuff. They showed the link for the PlayStation 5 from Best Buy. I was able to get in and get a pre-order. I think overall it's a little bit easier here in Canada to get pre-orders for stuff like this. I don't know if that makes any sense because they probably provide less supply because we have less population. So in general, it's probably around the same in terms of difficulty of getting a PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X. But I found with the PlayStation 5, I got it from Best Buy. It arrived on the day of launch. But when I pre-ordered it, I didn't jump onto the link instantly. I was actually in the middle of something, but I do stay up to date on the news. I do follow Twitter, so I'm always going in and checking. But I probably clicked on that link about 10 to 15 minutes after it was released, and I was still able to get one. So this really tells me either a lot of people just weren't expecting it, so weren't really paying attention at that time, or the release of the pre-order of the PlayStation 5, which makes a lot of sense because Sony said that they were coming out the next day, or it just was less popular here in Canada. I don't know what it was, but I didn't actually get on to Best Buy instantly, but I still somehow got a PS5. And then with the Xbox Series X, for my Xbox Series X, I went into EB Games and I was able to get one. I actually had to wait in line about an hour before they opened the doors for pre-orders. So I did that and I was able to get Xbox Series X. I wanted to make sure I got that console on day one. And I knew by going into EB Games, I would be able to pick it up from the retailer as soon as they open on November 10th. Now, when it comes to reselling, here are some pictures that they're showing. They have almost 3,500 consoles for the PlayStation 5. It's absolutely nuts. The Crep Chief notifies me of 12 staffers charging that 30 euros or 40 US dollars in order to get access to their services and I guess bots and that kind of stuff for reselling. And the 33-year-old manager named Tom, who goes by the handle Kibbers or Sibbers or Chibbers, however you want to say it, said that his group competes with other such groups to see who can snag the most of, say, a new pair of Yeezys or the PlayStation 5. So basically they do this for hot commodities, items that are sought after but are low in supply, and then they resell them for way more money than they're actually worth to people who cannot wait until the restock comes. And what do I really think about this? I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Me personally, when it comes to reselling, when it comes to scalping, I'm not a fan of it. I don't do it. I don't get products and then sell them at higher prices to other people because I just don't feel good inside doing that, especially with a console like the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X, when you know tons of people want it. There are gamers out there that would love to get their hands on it. They were either working when the pre-orders came, they had other life commitments, just stuff that just didn't allow them to get in and get that pre-order, and they are not going to be able to get one right away, and they're not going to be able to get one for Christmas if they have kids or stuff like that. So me reselling it, I just wouldn't do it myself. But do I think you're a terrible human scum of the earth human being if you do resell a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X? In general, no. I mean, if you picked up 2 Xbox Series X's or 2 PlayStation 5s and you resell one, you make a couple $100s off of it so that you can recoup some of the cost for the console that you bought. At the end of the day, that's just the world that we live in. That's the capitalistic society that we live in. And you're not breaking the law. You're not doing anything that is really harming other individuals. So I don't think it really is that bad. But when it comes to stuff like this, where you have reseller groups that are snagging up 3,500 PlayStation 5s, thousands of Xboxes as well, probably. I think in general, it just sucks that the industry, that retailers, that Sony, that Microsoft don't have anything in place to kind of combat these bots from purchasing up all of their consoles. But at the end of the day, the hard reality of it is Xbox, Microsoft, Sony, PlayStation, they don't care at the end of the day, and neither do these retailers. They don't really care that much that this is occurring because they're still selling their products, they're still making their money, and their bottom line is still increasing. But getting back to my pre-order story, I was actually able to get 2 PlayStation 5s and 2 Xbox Series X's, and I didn't find it that difficult. And like I said, I think this could be something just different in Canada compared to other places, although I know a lot of people in Canada also weren't able to get one. But I got 2 of them because I had friends that just weren't able to get them, and I sold the extra PlayStation 5 and I sold the extra Xbox Series X at the same price that they're worth, what I paid for it, to these friends because they weren't able to get them. So I was able to get 2 of each console. Some people weren't able to get any, and then now these resellers are getting over 3,000, which is absolutely crazy, and then selling them probably for $500-600 in profit. Anyways, guys, that's for me. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Let me know what you think about this reseller group. Let me know what you think about reselling in general. Do you think it's bad when people are purchasing up thousands of consoles like this and reselling it? And do you think it's just bad if somebody purchases 2 consoles and then resells one of them for more money? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here and you enjoy this type of content, hey, maybe consider subscribing. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.